Hi, here's a quick look at the new features rolled out to our servers toward the end of March 2013. The first thing we're going to talk about is the ability to link your homepage calendar to your Google Calendar. Very simply, to activate that link, all you need to do is click on your details from the homepage. It is important at this point to note that your email address that you log on to Collaborate Online with should be the same as is associated with your Google account. Once you've made sure that's the case, if you scroll down to the bottom, you've got a new option here called Link to your Google account. Click on that link. Google will confirm that or ask you permission to allow access to that account. It will before that ask you to log in. I've already logged in, so I can just click on Allow Access here. It confirms that, and basically now I can select which of my calendars in Google I want to link to. I'm going to select this Project 1 calendar, click Update Account Details. It takes me back to my home page or my account home page. Clicking here takes me to the home page again. So now all appointments that I create from this point forward in Collaborate Online will be automatically passed across to my Google Calendar. Should be noted that this is a one-way communication, so appointments created in Collaborate Online go to Google, but if you create personal events in Google, they don't find their way back into Collaborate Online. We want to protect everybody's security in that way. So there you have a quick look at the Google Calendar feature. Before I go any further, let me just explain these fantastic new colors that you can see on the calendar. These are set up against each individual user by the system administrator. So the system administrator, when he now clicks on his All User tab here, and he goes into, say, Gemma's account here, he can actually select a color for Gemma. Got Gemma set to be a nice shade of pink. I could change that to orange if we wish. Gemma is now going to have the color of orange shown on any tasks that are created for her in the online calendar. So here we can see Gemma's task is highlighted in orange. Now the other interesting thing that you can see on the calendar now is the tooltip feature has been dramatically extended. So if you hover over any particular event, you can see this is a task for Bill, delivery of main inspection panels to site. We can see who assigned it, that's Jim Smith, and we can also see which folder or projects it relates to. As I move across to a different item, you can again see more information in there. This is even extended to the events. So here we've got a start event on the calendar. We can now see more information about the start, see more information about any meetings or other events that we have in the system there. Bear in mind, this is my home page calendar, so I'm seeing all of the projects, tasks, and events that relate to projects and folders that I have permission to view. If I don't have permission to view a folder, I won't see any of the information relating to that folder in my home page calendar. You can also use this view to scan ahead and see what projects you've got up and coming, see if there are any gaps in your schedule, and to see when the workflow actually draws to a close, so you know what your order book's looking like, what your projected workflow might be. And of course, if you want to know more about any particular item, if you simply click on that item, it will take you to the relevant folder and show you the details of the task and any actions that are associated with it. Let's just look at another feature, which is the automatic update of revision numbers. I've scrolled down to my Manor Road folder and I've got various documents in here. One of the documents is on revision 3, one of them is on revision 2. This is interim application number 5. Now if I add another attachment to the folder, browse through my hard disk to find the relevant documents that I'm looking for, pick any of those documents, and I can hold the control key down to pick different documents if I wish. Click open. Scroll down to click add attachment. The system now warns me that some of the attachments that I've picked already exist in this folder and gives me the option to upload as a brand new attachment or update the existing attachment revision numbers. I'm going to click update for the couple that I've done there. And what we can see now is that the system's automatically incremented the revision numbers of the documents that already existed. Just before we leave this screen, let's add a further attachment and have a look at another new feature, which is that of a title field. You can see in this field here you can enter as long a description as you like. When you've entered the title, simply click Browse to find the document that you're looking for. Click Add Attachment, and the file is added. Now you can see displayed beneath the document name is the lengthy description. That will run over several lines if need be. If you don't enter a title, the lengthy title field isn't displayed at all, saving space on the screen. So you can now enter long descriptive titles for your documents, drawings and specifications. Navigating back to the home page, and because I'm logged in as system administrator, I have two new menu options right there on the home page. First is attachment types, second is event types. If I look at attachment types, you can see the list of drawings and file attachment names that are set as standard in the system. You've got drawing, specification, tender document, etc. You can now add your own. Call it whatever you like, create the attachment type, and you have now the new RFI document, in this case, added. You'll also notice there's a status. Is this attachment type in use, yes or no? If you change the status of any attachment type to be no, then it won't appear in the drop-down menu any longer, but it will still be used for any previously uploaded drawings with that document type. In a similar way, straight back to the home page again, you've got event types. So these are entries into the calendar. You can see the standard ones: application due, appointment, call, etc. And to the bottom I've added some more. I've added some for a specific project, I've added a PQQ due, I've added tender due. Once again, you can add your own event types. You can also disable or take out of use any of the original entries that you no longer use or don't wish to see in the drop-down menu. Two new features: editing event types and attachment types. Another option managed by system administrators is you can now choose to use alpha revisions on your version numbers rather than numeric. Simply navigate to company details from the home page, scroll down, check in this box which says use alpha numeric versions. If I now navigate back to my Manor Road job, scroll down, we can see whereas before we had numeric revision numbers, now we've got alphas A, B, D and so on. If I were to increment this document here, which presently is set to D, that would increment to E and so on through F, G, right the way up to Z. If you actually get past Z, it will reset to A0, A1, A2, A3. Anytime you get fed up of the alpha system, you can revert back to the numeric system simply by going back to your home page, going back to company details and unchecking this box here and clicking update. So there you have alpha numeric options on document version numbers. If you'd like any further help on any of these features, just check out the help section on our website. You'll find plenty of guidance notes there, more information about these new features that have just been rolled out, and if you need to, be delighted to hear from you. You can look at the contacts page and get in touch with us using any of these methods. Thanks for watching.